Chocobo. Kupo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
At the summit of Yasha's stands...
Everyone!
It's not working.
Let's go find an artifact.
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either.
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future. and lead others along the correct path. I came here to confirm something I already know. You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same?
It looks like Yule lives in this...
Noel, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just so unexpected. Threw me for a loop.
She said I was the same as her.
She also said you can show others...
It sounded like I'm supposed to do something.
Maybe your job is to...
You mean like what I'm doing now? We journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
If you ask me, there are a lot of other things they should be doing.
Perhaps some lost technology dwelling in the ruins.
Is Alyssa with the director?
I'm with the Academy. I've been here for a while, researching the gates for the most. However, the director ordered me.
What? Did I miss something? Oh no! Did I miss...
It's unusual that this place is so crowded. I hate to say it, but it's really nothing special.
I've started investigating the ruins nearby.
Oh no! Did I miss the excitement again?
I feel like I've woken from a long dream.
People don't seem... I don't know why the director thinks it's necessary.
It doesn't look like a paradox appeared or anything.
Director, who are you waiting for?
I don't know. But I think there'll be...
Whoa, hold up. This is a restricted area.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, Hope believed us without question. And then...
I have something I want to show you.
It is lightning!
This is a recording of the future.
we're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is. Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, Lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan, but she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
She's out there.
Then I'm going to find her.
Koopa Koopa?
And you will find her, Serah. After all, you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit. It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do.
Koopa?
If it was possible to journey through time and look into the future, then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Right.
I wanted to change history, make things better. Not just bring Lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
So that's what your research was about.
Koopa?
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Serah, you are the only one who remembers a time when Lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Kreiss.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah. It came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
But who made it fall? Could it have been Kreiss?
No. He couldn't do that.
When is Cocoon supposed to fall? How many years? Is it soon?
No. Not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves? Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
How so?
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have time. Then, should Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Serah?
It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Serah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she told me to come.
I see. Valhalla.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time.
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one... Yes, it is possible. Although...
What do we have to do to find Lightning?
Solve the paradoxes, correct the timeline. Restore history, then you will find Lightning alive.
In that history, just...
Noel, you were born into a different future, when the paradoxes are eliminated.
You're saying I was born into a future created by the...
Yes, I believe so.
And we have to travel across time to protect...
If we succeed, you'll be reunited with Lightning. I guess we...
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
So do I, Serah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Kupo! Find the gate and the key, Kupo!
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be. But there are still some places we haven't checked out.
We should try. I still find it hard to believe, though.
Believe in your future.
The director came by earlier to tell us you've been The area where they found the Oracle Drive is up ahead. It's exciting to think that...
I wish something would happen. Good work, guys.
Important relics have been detected nearby. Who knows?
Various records of magic and sorcery are being There was a spell to summon idol. It was a forbidden art, though. As it shortened, the people of the past must have lived in fear of, but had respect for.
Nothing to report today.
Come on, Mom.
All right then. Where's the gate that fits this key?
I don't sense anything strange within the ruins, but I did feel a disturbance from the direction of the mountains, Kupo.
Have you heard about this legend? Many years ago, there was a young girl who worshipped with much training and dedication. The girl secured herself a position as one of the protectors, but when war broke out in the city, the girl was fooled by the enemy and wound up betraying the one she's charged with treason. The girl faced severe punishment. She was turned into a Seath. According to the legend, she's still there, waiting for someone to defeat her. I don't know how much truth there is, but if you ever spot a Seath in the ruins, you should do it justice and kill it. You'd be doing it a favor by putting it out of its... If you want to set her free, I won't. Even though she used to be a human being, she's a monster now. So tell me, have you run into the Seath? When you fight a Seath, you have to forget that it was once human. If you dwell on that fact...
Take a look around if you'd like. Take a look around if you'd like.
I've been praying for this. Everything changed on that. A lot of time has passed since then, and the wounds of many have healed. I used to believe that if we solved the mystery of the paradox, but I've come to realize that that's not what they would have wanted. What we have to do is create a peace. No matter how many prayers you offer.
If a paradox originates, I wonder if it'll be like nothing ever happened.
This is one of my easiest missions ever.
This can't be. This is horrible. We uncovered a stone tablet, only to have it broken into pieces by some monsters. We thought we had made the discovery of a lifetime. I would give my right arm and more to go back in time and retrieve it before it gets... You're going to search for the... Don't be absurd. Like I told you before, it's no other relic compared to that tablet in value. I don't see how you'd be able... Wait, is that... This can't be. Where did you get it? It's... The stone tablet tells the story of an ancient... According to some legends, the people of Cocoon and the people who lived on... were born from the same ancestors. Can you imagine people from two different... It turns out the people on Pulse spoke a language quite similar to ours, so the legend may not be as far-fetched. I think we finally found a piece to a very important puzzle. The puzzle...
Do you know Alyssa? Some people out there are saying she charmed her way into the position, but I don't buy it. Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't mean to take up too much of your time. Someone witnessed 3 stars fall. I thought it could be a meteorite of some sort, but there's no evidence. It's possible it burned up before it reached our atmosphere. If you see anything that looks out of place, please let me know. I'm counting on you. Come to me if you notice anything. By the way, the witnesses noticed something interesting about the star. They said that all 3 of them were different colors. 3 different colored stars falling from the sky. So you were able to obtain 2 of these mysterious minerals. The colors seem to match the accounts of the incident. Perhaps the crystals emitted some kind of... If only we could find the last one.
Nothing to report today.
Why do people like... Remember the purge 10 years ago? Apparently, both Alyssa and the director were victims of... He's such a good boy.
So you were able to obtain... Perhaps the crystals... If only...
So tell me, have you run... When you fight a Seath...
I bet my baby's missing me right about now.
We've been told to focus heavily on this.
I wish something would happen.
So you were able to obtain 2 of these mysterious... Perhaps the crystals emitted... If only we could find...
I hope I left enough food in his bowl.
Although even if the paradox disappeared...
The more we dig, the more we discover. Little by little, we're final.
The secrets hidden within these ruins are the key to the future.
It's ironic that...
Once the future is set, the past that directly leads to that reality becomes the true history. It's just a theory, but it's incredibly fascinating.
Good work, everyone!
that it?
This'll show you.
Awesome.
Did it.
Enjoy!
Noel, we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart.
How many times must I see this?
Time and memory, frozen in crystal. After stepping through the gate, Serah and Noel find themselves in an expansive arena. As they gaze around in awe, a supernatural being appears before them and demands their immediate departure. Noel, however, strikes a deal with the being and is rewarded with a fragment. After telling them the plate...
Supposed to be for anyway? He said something about a place of war, right?
Something like that. In any case, let's get out of here before we have any more close encounters.
Time and memory.
Another detour?
easy to get lost when you leap across time, Kupo.
We can go back to the gate anytime. Let's take a breather.
Oh, thanks.
Say, Serah. You remember when you told me that you saw lightning in me, in your dreams?
Yeah.
Are you still having them?
No. The last time I saw lightning was the night before we met. Although, I've had lots of dreams about what happened the next day.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
All right. My turn. I want to know about Yule.
I don't know anything about either of the Yules you met.
What do you mean? She could be a time traveler, right? Just like you and me and Snow.
I don't think so. She's like a reincarnation. A new Yule born over and over. In each generation of the Farseers, a girl with the same face, the same powers born. That girl is always called Yule.
So you're saying every age we travel to, there's a different Yule waiting? A Yule from Erba, and a Yule from Yasha's Massif.
But they're all different. And neither are the Yule I knew. Although it took me a long time to actually start believing it.
Kupo.
Noel, I've been thinking. If we keep traveling through time, and resolving paradoxes and changing history, doesn't that mean the future you come from will change along with everything else?
Perhaps it'll become a future where I never existed.
Is that possible?
Sure it is. But it's okay if it does. There's too much sadness in my world. Your future. It'd be better if it never happened at all. Well, come on. Let's go. We've got a date with Lightning, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kupo?
Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog, is this even the same place?
This is the Void Beyond, Kupo. It's just one of the many shadows of Valhalla to be found, Kupo.
So it looks similar, but it's really a separate world. That's why there are all these little differences.
Makes sense. Let's go see what changed.
Come on, Mog. This throne. I remember it from my dream. This is where Lightning was praying to the goddess. This throne.
Minstrels of old sang of a secret place, A place that hid on the border between life and death, between oblivion and eternity. In that mythical niche could be found a palace of wondrous entertainment. It was a fantastical Neverland with a staff of surpassing beauty and a proprietor who was more than human. Only those blessed by Lady Luck would ever stumble through its legendary doors. And now, as if plucked from a children's storybook, that very palace looms invitingly before Serah and Noel.
Wow, check it out. What is this place?
I don't think it's a theme park. Maybe a casino? But I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, I guess it's worth taking a look.